Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Tuesday, the 26th day of April, third day of the Omer. Want to give you a bunch of reminders that you need to know now. First of all, of course, you're in Chol HaMoed. Remember that you're adding all the Yalav Yavos for Chag HaMatzos Hazeh, and also in your benching, and in the Musaf Shemona Esrei, and half Hallel. We're saying half Hallel for the rest of Pesach. And even on the last 2 days of Pesach, please remember that. And now a couple of more laws that you need to know about Mashiv Haruach and V'sein Bracha. We are no longer saying Mashiv Haruach, we've switched. If you're Ashkenaz, you're saying nothing. If you're Sfard, you're saying Morid Hatal. That's because now during this season, we praise God for what He most often does. He doesn't bring much wind and rain in the Israel season. Now He brings mostly the power of dew. So Sfardim mention Morid Hatal. Ashkenazim just stop mentioning the wind and the rain. But we all stop saying V'sein Bracha, and we all switch over to saying the same bracha al pnei hadama. So agriculturally, that God just gives us blessing, but we don't ask Him to bless us with rain in a season where we don't really expect rain. The general rule for if you said the wrong thing during these times, like if you said Amashiv Haruach when you weren't supposed to, you would have to repeat the Shmona Esrei. If you said V'sein Talamat Bracha when you weren't supposed to, you would have to repeat the Shmona Esrei. Usually, what we assume, you've probably heard this from me before, is for the first 101 times, which takes like a little over 30 days, we assume that you're on your old habit, so your habit hasn't switched over. So if you space out, you shouldn't, but if you spaced out in the middle, we'll assume that you said it the old way, and you'd have to repeat the Shmona Esrei. People like me, it's not just my idea, but it's in the Shulchan Aruch, and people like me do it. What we do is we say 101 times. Well, let me say it the right way. Right before Machal Chaim, the last words before it are Machayim Meisim Atah Rav LaHoshia, Machal Chaim B'Chesed. Just that way gets you used to skipping out the Mashiv Haruach. So you say that 101 times, or some say 90 times, and when you do that, then your new habit has switched. And then if you space out, you can assume that you did the right thing halachically because your habit has switched. Same thing with Veskol Minesu Asala Tova V'sein Bracha. Eskol Minesu Asala Tova V'sein Bracha, and you do that 101 times, and you could assume that your habit switched. If you do that, then if you, God forbid, space out in your Shemona Esrei and forget what you did, you can assume that you said the right thing because you have halachically switched over your habit. So that's a good halacha for you to know right now. I did it right away, right at the beginning of the season, a couple days ago, and you might want to do that also so that you won't have to be afraid like, uh-oh, I don't know what I did. If you switch over your system halachically by doing that, then you can assume you did the right thing. If I confused you, please ask your rabbi about this, and they'll explain it to you in greater detail. Thanks for logging on. Have a good moed. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.